Hoyoverse, they actually did it. This time they exceeded my expectations. I was not aware about the bombshell they were about to drop. It was a nuke, it was an atomic bomb, baby. So, if you have not done the new Dainsleif quest, then you are missing out, my friend. You have to try it, okay? Because I thought that Genshin Impact is like losing its grip on the story, and when the developers mentioned that Notkarai will be highly focused on the lore of the story or catching up the previous events of the game, I was like, okay, I'm locked in. But many times in the past, Hoyoverse has like hyped players up and then disappointed. Like, the story is good, not gonna lie, but the storytelling most of the times is meh. Like Natlan, I thought that it could have been way better the way they have presented the story. There was a lot of yap that was going on, but this time not even a single dialogue was wasted. The flow of the story was faultless, okay? I was in awe. I was like, is this the masterpiece I am even deserving of? Like, what the fudge? I was on the brink of leaving Genshin Impact because I've been playing Wuthering Waves for like 2 months now, and that game is like vastly superior in every single category out there. But holy fudge, did this event actually stop, basically quest stopped me from leaving Genshin Impact. Now I am excited for what Hoyoverse has to offer in Notkarai. Now, alert, I'm going to drop some spoilers related to the story, so if you want to know about my review, you can complete that quest and then return to this video. So let's go, baby. Isteroth is mentioned, okay? Like, the entire flow was completely changed by the moment our sibling actually mentioned about Isteroth, God of Time. I was like, is this the first time actually hearing about Isteroth in the quest, which is voiced basically in the overworld quest? It's a there, if I'm aware, like this one, the quest which is revolved around the sundial, like the unknown island that is still not visible in the map, by the way. Like, you can just go there, there's another sundial there, so it is like mentioning Isteroth, and there's a connection between Isteroth and Vendi, and Isteroth actually kind of fooled our sibling into like abandoning Kandria during the Catalysm. Also, when we were talking to our sibling with this whole stuff, we saw the unknown goddesses, like when she entered in front of us when we started the game, that kind of thingy when we saw. So I was like, did she actually hear us talking, or is she aware of our plans or some shit? Like, holy fudging lord, Lumine pulled Uno reverse on them. I loved it. I'm actually pretty stoked. Also, the spaceship mentioned, the hibernation chamber. I was like, damn, like Hoyoverse is cooking something really good, and I'm excited for that thingy, okay? And as for the girl we met, the whole story of that girl, how she actually met our sibling, and how she got that key to the hibernation chamber, brother, that shit broke my heart. I'm like, okay. When we saw that Hilicha will actually leave, and that was that girl, okay, that was depressing as fudge. All right. And also Dainsleif talked about Certology, how Certology lost his limbs. I'm like, okay, that's now makes sense a lot. Like when we learned that Skirk actually was pushed way beyond her limits to the point that her limbs also fall off, and then she's now basically projecting abyssal energy for her limbs. I'm like, damn. Shit is crazy, okay? Also, as for Skirk's pull, I did try to pull for her, although I got like a C1 Dahlia instead of a Skirk, and also I am at like 50-50, so I might lose 50-50 on her. But it does not matter because I have shit tons of exploration left, and not to mention my Spiral Abyss as well as the Magidum Theater, and shit tons of quests, so I can grind. And that's it for today. Let me know about your thoughts in the comments about the quest. Bye-bye, boys.